It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Houston Rockets. Taking a look at the Rockets, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And so for Kevin Durant, so many years in Oklahoma City, and I mean, this has been his franchise since he's come into the league in Seattle and OKC. Free agency at the end of the season. Shaq, if you're in his shoes, what sort of things are you considering right now?
Well, he's the biggest player to hit unrestricted free agency since LeBron's decision. So my question to him is when, where, and who?
Yeah, well, it's a tough decision because everyone wants him. Who doesn't want that guy? But, you know, he's going to look at how he looks like a loyal guy, and they have put a lot and invested a lot of in him in Oklahoma City. So, you know, my odds are that they have the first dibs at him.
That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with the call, and we'll see you later on.
Well, weather always a concern here in the plains. Lightning striking in the distance. Oklahoma, no stranger to thunderstorms. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. The fans are making noise here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Oklahoma City Thunder getting settled in. Tip-off goes to Houston. Here's the starting group for Houston. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Lawson in at the point guard. Now here's Ariza. Dishes it to Modiunas. Harden has a wide open look. It's good from long range. Harden's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Rockets.
And the Rockets were a tough team last year, but at times it really felt like a one-man show. Harden carried them so much for so long. You just have to wonder if it wore him out.
Lawson with it. Up top, Modiunas. No one near him. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Modiunas has got his first points of the game. On defense, Houston. It's a three-point game. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Westbrook dishes to Adams. There's the pick. Here's Ibaka, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now, here is Lawson. Harden outside, pulls up. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
And here are the Thunder now. Kicks to Durant. The shot is off. Good D by Ariza. For Houston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Screen by Howard. Lawson the pass to Harden. Nice job coming off that screen. Harden's got 7.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Lawson against Westbrook. Outside Durant. And Westbrook, here we go. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Westbrook's got his first basket of the night.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
There's a screen by Modiunas. Lawson kicks to Ariza. Pass to Modiunas. Shot clock at 5. And some nice passing there by Houston. No good from Lawson.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kevin McHale.
I asked him what he thought would be the key for them, and he told me dealing with the penetration of Russell Westbrook. He's one of the most explosive athletes in the game. We've got to send him to help and rotate early to deny him finishes at the rim. Guys, that's never easy.
Thanks, Doris.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Howard setting the pick for Harden. Ariza outside. Shot off the pick, and it's blocked by Adams. But they'll get another chance. Lawson kicks to Ariza. Shoots over Adams. No good off the back of the rim. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Westbrook. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Lawson kicks to Montejunas. There's the screen. There's the pass to Harden. Another miss by Houston.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Westbrook. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Westbrook's got his second basket of the night.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Lawson kicks to Harden. Shot to end this cold run. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Listen, guys, James Harden, clearly the front runner for the best shooting guard in the NBA. Arguably in the conversation for the best player in our league. And listen, he's a league leader in scoring a season ago. He's a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Such a wide-open look. Harden's got 12 in the game. And James Harden really an offense unto himself, as Greg was just talking about. They had a stat which combined three-pointer made and three-point makes created with the pass. Harden was first, and Clark, it wasn't even close.
Well, that was a mouthful in terms of breaking down those analytics, but I tell you what, he does a great job of attacking and finding teammates for threes. I can put it simply that way.
When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Lawson against Westbrook. They set the pick, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Here's Roberson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Durant with a wide-open look. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Rockets trail by 4. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Clark, last season we saw Montejunas make some nice strides.
Yeah, big uptick in his scoring efficiency, Kevin. Both his shooting from beyond the arc and from within the arc increased.
And Montejunas actually showing a newfound post repertoire there. I mean, he's deceptive. He has hooks and pump fakes. little up and unders. The Rockets looked to him for offense when they weren't playing through Harden. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And Montañez is a very confident player. I think where he can still improve is his rebounding and defensive impact. With a 7-foot frame, he's got to learn to play like a 7-footer.
So here's Westbrook. 9 points in the game so far. Here's the lob to the hoop, and Adams with the slam.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Now here's Ariza. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Here's Durant. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Durant's got 7. Rockets trail by 3. Now here's Harden. 12 points for him. Now the feed to Howard. Kicks it out to Harden. Rocket 6. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Thunder leading by 3. Now the dish to Durant. Top of the key, Ibaka. No good from outside.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Roberson. Outside Durant. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. Passes to Adams. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Now it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Howard. Ariza outside. He dishes it to Montañez. Hands the 12-footer. Montañez has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Westbrook. He's got 9. Feeds it to Adams. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
Getting ready for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Dion Waiters checked in for Roberson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. On defense, Houston. They trail by 1. There's a screen. Augustine dishes to Waiters. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
And here are the Rockets now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Harden's gone 75% from the field, 6 baskets and 8 attempts. There's a screen by Cantor. Collison with a screen on Beverly. Collison with the screen for Augustine. It's Durant with the drive. There's a screen by Cantor. Pulls up on the wing, and Jones sends it back.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
There's the pick. Collison with a screen on Beverly. And Augustine kicks to Durant. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Beverly against Augustine. Jones kicks to Brewer. And some nice passing there by Houston. Harden up top. He's guarded by Waiters. And that one's good. Harden's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
Yeah, how about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
Here's Cantor. Buries it down low. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Beverly. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And here's Harden for 3, and good on the basket. Book it. And the Rockets lead by 1.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Now here's Durant. 12 points for him. That drops.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Harden the pass to Beverly. Screen by Jones. Here's Harden. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
For the 3. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Thunder lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Yeah. I realize this. I realize this. Respect this here.
And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that inspiration and passion originated.
It comes from me being 8 years old and me just saying I wanted to be the best player. You know, first off, at 8 years old, you want to be the best player in your neighborhood, and that's where it comes from. Just always want to be the best, and no matter where I'm playing at. And if I keep working each and every year, I've gotten better. You know, if I continue to just keep working, I've seen improvements.
Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Nick Collison out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Singler in at the small forward position. And for Trevor Ariza, almost exclusively a perimeter player on the offense last year. New scheme, Greg, new teammates, big adjustment.
Yeah, the Rockets having Dwight Howard camping out in the lane and James Harden needing space for dribble drives. Not much room to operate inside for Ariza.
But they do like his defense, and we know he can hit the 3. It's a pretty valuable commodity for him.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Lawson. The Thunder making the shot. Kicks it out to Ariza. Wide open look. That doesn't go either for Ariza.
You know, you talk about Trevor Ariza last season. I mean, his field goal percentage dipped to 40, mostly because he only took threes or so it appeared. It's hard to be efficient if you're only shooting threes.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for him today.
Yeah, and they found that sweet spot in the defense, and it's right between the paint and the three-point line, and boy, have they been rock solid.
Lawson, and he gets it to go. Lawson's got his first basket.
And guys, when you think about Trevor Ariza, he was signed by Houston last year to play defense. And did he deliver on that end? He was usually matched up against the opponent's best wing scorer, and he had the highest steals average of his career, almost 2 a game. Add to that, he is a knockdown shooter from beyond the arc.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
Now here's Waiters. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Puts up the baby hook. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams comes in for Enes Kanter. And Serge Ibaka subbed in for Nick Collison. The Thunder have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season. And Dion Waiters traded last season to the Thunder. They wanted him as a shooting and scoring threat off the bench. Didn't want him to try and fill the void that Harden played when he was a member of the team.
For 3. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Singler outside. He kicks to Westbrook. Raiders on the wing. He feeds it to Singler. It's stolen by Lawson. Dishes it to Brewer. Ariza outside. Howard setting the pick for Ariza. Up off the screen, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Robertson's checked in. Rockets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Now, here is Lawson. There's a screen by Mota Yunus. Lawson kicks to Mota Yunus. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got his 8th assist here tonight. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Just 5 to shoot. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. And it's good from the elbow. Ibaka's got 8 points. Well, for the Thunder, Greg, you're talking about, they did have to go to their bench more and more. And Clark, as the season wore on, their bench players are playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, actually, they ended up in the top 10 in bench minutes played. The trades they made at the deadline helped bring depth to the team, and they took advantage of it.
Here's Ariza. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they...
Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of it.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And another 3 for Houston.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
To the paint, and Ibaka kicks to Roberson. Adams against Howard. Left side Adams from 11 feet away, and it's sent back by Howard. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And it's Houston's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's slammed in by Ariza.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook with a wide open look. Ibaka dishes to Adams. The kick out to Westbrook. To the inside. Ibaka, the pass to Singler.
And Kyle Singler, basically a three-point marksman. He really lost minutes after the trade to the Thunder last season, a second-round pick by Detroit a few years back. He's always averaged over 20 minutes a game, but with the Thunder, he was kind of banished to the end of the bench, and his play reflected that.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Singler. DJ Augustine's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And so he makes both from the line. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Thunder. Houston in the lead. Now Beverly. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Kicks it to Harden. Here's the teardrop. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Guys, I'm not sure there's a better star player who's a better fit for his team's philosophy than James Harden. Clark reflects the Rocket system perfectly.
I don't think you're wrong on that, Kevin. I mean, the Rockets, an analytically minded team. They love layups, free throws, and threes. Harden can get all of those done.
First one falls for him.
And Harden, either intentionally or not, is really the poster child for a new era of analytics that's starting to drive basketball. I mean, he generates a lot of points, but most importantly, he does it with tremendous efficiency, in part because he lives at the free throw line.
And so he hits both.
And, you know, for the Rockets, acquiring James Harden might be the trade of the decade. You look at what they gave up, and it's hard to argue that they didn't win that transaction in a big way.
Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Houston.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. 25 points for James Harden.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Beverly against Augustine. Here's Roberson. Off target with his 3. Rockets leading by 6. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Just 5 to shoot. Ariza has the open look. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Roberson. And he banks in the layup. Roberson's got his first points of the night. Houston's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Screen by Jones. Beverly against Augustine. Harden draws the double. Here's Beverly. Bangs home the trifecta.
This is really the story of the game here. They've been excellent from behind the arc.
Outside Durant. Off the pick. There's a big high bounce and goes in. Durant's got 18 points.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And for Terrence Jones, there's a quiet excitement surrounding him in personnel circles. Last season, he was a much better rim protector, way up in blocks, and his three-point percentage was up as well. So those are the kinds of year 3 improvements that talent evaluators are always looking for, especially when you come into the league as an underclassman.
And that one falls for Jones. Well, looking at Terrence Jones, he really has that complete game. His ability to make a play at the rim, hit 35% of his threes. He's a multi-dimensional threat. Long player, well-schooled, falls in line, I think, very well with any good team in this particular case with one of the playoff teams in the West.
Yeah, he's one of the more efficient players in the league, over 53% his first 3 seasons. So defenses might want to choose to ignore somebody else.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Rockets have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Free throw good, James Harden.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
And Augustine kicks to Cantor. Over to the wing. Beverly against Augustine. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. The shot is off. And it's Houston the other way. And it's Ariza in the corner. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's 15 points for Trevor Ariza.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Well, guys, before last season, Trevor Ariza signing a 4-year, $32 million deal with the Rockets. Big free agent get for the team.
And, you know, they wanted to re-sign Chandler Parsons, Kevin, but with his departure, in comes Ariza, and Trevor is a quality replacement. I mean, a terrific wing defender, and he's a nice spot-up shooter as well.
Nick Collison's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Thunder trailing by 14.
And, you know, you compare their games. Ariza a bit more limited maybe offensively than Parsons, a few years older, but he's also a better defender and also better at playing without the basketball. Remember, you got 5 guys out there, only 1 ball. Sometimes your chemistry can improve when a guy doesn't need the basketball to be effective.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
They set the pick. Beverly against Augustine. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul, and he's on his way to the free throw line.
And, you know, for the Rockets, a nice pairing with James Harden and Trevor Ariza. Ariza, a spot-up shooter and defender, while Harden arguably the premier offensive creator in the league. I mean, they really complement each other well.
Dion Waiters checked in for Oklahoma City. The Thunder shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Yeah, the Rockets were able to make it to the 2nd spot in the West at the very end of the season. Actually came down to the last day. They could have ended as low as 6th going into the final games.
Thunder trailing by 13. Collison with a screen on Ariza. Waiters against Harden. And Waiters kicks to Cantor. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Durant. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting. Last season for the Rockets, they finished as the number 2 team in the West to the Golden State Warriors. But, you know, they had to battle the whole way through.
Yeah, in part because of injuries. I mean, the Rockets did well to come in 2nd in the West, but it was because they took care of the so-called easy games. 33 wins in the conference, but a record of 12-16 against the other playoff teams out West.
Cantor with a screen on Beverly. Augustine dishes to Cantor. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Cantor's got his 2nd bucket.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. He used that pick just right. And the Rockets lead by 14.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. There's the screen. Here's the floater. Outside Durant. To the inside. Here's Augustine. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 5 assists in the game.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Harden the pass to Ariza. The open jump shot off the mark.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Rockets on top, up by 12. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And Russell, how confident are you that regardless of what defender you see in front of you, you can get what you want?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
Russell, thank you so much. Kevin, hard work pays off.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 32 points and 2 assists. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
So on the floor for Houston, Modiunas and Howard the post pair. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter, and it's Lawson in at the 1 spot. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Westbrook. And for the Rockets, they're shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. For the finish, now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Lawson is doubled. Screened by Howard. Ariza with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft defense. And guys, you know, we've talked about it before, but it bears repeating. Dwight Howard may be the best overall rebounder in the last decade. 5 times out of the last 8 years, he's led the league in rebounding. That's almost impossible to do in the modern NBA.
Harden against Westbrook. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really it all stemmed from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Durant dishes to Adams. Goes up the baseline, and it's Westbrook missing.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
Lawson is doubled, down low. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound in this one. Durant with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Durant kicks to Ibaka, and he jams it with authority.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style, just the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
How about that breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Well, one thing about Ty Lawson is he's very good at attacking the defense, gets inside without a problem, and knows how to set up teammates.
Corey Brewer's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And Ibaka kicks to Durant. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And for Lawson, he is great when he attacks. He does obviously create well for his team on drives. Interesting player, certainly, but playing with a team that's growing and pretty young around him.
A good point. And, you know, last season, Lawson averaged about 13 points for his team off of his own drives. I mean, that means 13 points a night would be a direct result of him attacking the rim. That's second in the league and a stat that only trailed James Harden.
I think that would surprise some people.
Yes.
Howard. Here's Montejunas, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Montejunas has got 16. Thunder trailing by 7. Westbrook passes to Durant. The feed to Robertson, trying his luck deep. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
It's stolen by Adams. Westbrook against Russell. It's rebounded by Houston. At one point, they led by 16. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Westbrook dishes to Adams. Up top, Ibaka puts it up. The shot is off. And Houston the other way now. Lawson outside. Howard kicks to Montejunas. Back to Howard, trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. And he gets the bucket. And it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
There's a good screen. Durant attacking. Robertson traps in the tray. Roberson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or he'll give up points in a hurry.
Lawson the pass to Howard. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Durant. Screen by Ibaka. It's Durant with the drive. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Durant's got 25 points in the game. Rockets leading by 3. Lawson is doubled. Harden outside. Here's Brewer. The three-pointer no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
It's Durant on the wing. He's guarded by Howard. Westbrook with the steal. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Steven Adams.
One shot. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one.
And guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
And Montejunas the basket on the assist by Lawson. Montejunas has got 18 points.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Singler left side. The pass to Roberson. Right side, Westbrook. Westbrook double team. It's tipped. Montejunas with the steal. Harden outside. The dish to Lawson. On the wing, Brewer for three. Thunder with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Durant. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Dwight Howard.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
For the Thunder, Enes Kanter's checked in for Ibaka. Dion Waiters comes in for Roberson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And that drops, so they now lead by one.
And guys, it's easy to forget sometimes just how young Kevin Durant still is. I mean, last season, he became the second youngest player to get to 15,000 points.
And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion. And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
For Durant getting to 15,000 points, the only player, Clark, to do it quicker was LeBron James.
Yeah, and it's even more impressive when you realize that Durant did spend 1 year in college, Kevin. You take a year off his age, and he and LeBron got to that point plateau in virtually the same amount of time.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Collison's out there. The Thunder with the lead. Augustine with it. Raiders on the wing. Pass to Kanter. From 10 feet out. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Jones. Pass to Capella. Takes it off the glass. Capella's got his first bucket of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
The shot's good from Kanter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And the basket by Harden.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Waiters with the screen for Augustine. Kanter dishes to Waiters. Singler outside. Feeds to Collison. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Kanter. Again, Oklahoma City.
And every time you think one team's got something going, the other seems to respond.
Seesawing back and forth in the balance this game has been. Neither team giving an inch.
Here's Capella, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, G8, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Augustine against Beverly. Dishes to Singler. Collison with the screen for Singler. Fades. And Capella sends it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Houston. Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Harden outside from deep. And that one's good. Harden's got 39.
Boy, Trevor Ariza doing a nice job bodying up on the defender with that pick.
And Augustine kicks to Cantor. He dishes it to Waiters. Back to Cantor. 6 to shoot. Can't hit. Good D by Jones.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Kicks to Cantor. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got 6 assists here tonight. Harden with it, and it's Waiters picking him up to the middle. Goes up off the pick, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Collison with a screen on Ariza. Picked his pocket. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Harden kicks to Beverly. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Harden. Down low. Puts it up from 12. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 22 points for Ariza.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Now here is Augustine. Gets it off. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
Yeah, this one pretty clear cut. I don't think there's much question about it. He didn't get it off in time. I'm sure the officials are going to agree with that.
And they've seen enough. The basket will not count. The quarter has come to an end before the shot.
Still important to have a second look at it, Kevin. I mean, the technology's available, so you might as well use it.
Absolutely. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the 3rd quarter. Both teams putting up points. Rockets lead by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. Here's Lawson. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Westbrook against Ariza. And Westbrook, here we go, uses both hands to slam it down.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Down low. Here's Moniunas. And he gets it to go.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Moniunas, that's a screen for Lawson. Harden with it, guarded now by Durant. The shot by Ariza. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's now 24 points for Trevor Ariza. Thunder trailing by 13.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans had really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
Harden outside. It's Ariza on the wing. Plenty of space. Again, the Rockets score.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. And the Western playoffs just, it seemed a bit amiss without having the Thunder involved. Westbrook, I tell you what, he did everything he could to try and carry that injured group into the postseason last year, but it just wasn't to be.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Westbrook against Lawson. Lots of room. But they get it back. Moniunas passes to Howard. Good. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Westbrook drives in, loses the defender with the screen, and drills the jumper. Westbrook's got 17 now, just in the second half. Lawson with it. Westbrook picks him up.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
Go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
Here is Brewer. Over to the left wing. Harden kicks to Brewer. Off target with his 3. Thunder trailing by 13. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Throws it up high, and Ibaka slams it in.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oop guys will do for your team. And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
To the left wing. Here's Roberson. No good with the triple. Rockets leading by 9. In the corner, it's Brewer. Back to Lawson. In the corner, it's Brewer. Harden dishes to Howard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 8th assist here tonight.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Ibaka with a screen on Harden. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. That one wide left.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Westbrook with the steal. He kicks it to Robertson. Back to Westbrook. The 8-footer, and there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
And Brewer with the stuff.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Robertson offline with his 3. Houston leading by 11. Lawson right side. Lawson is doubled to the middle, and it's blocked by Adams. Westbrook with it. Now Lawson defending. Outside Durant. And right through it goes. Durant's got 14 points here in the second half.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. From the arc. Good. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. He feeds it to Robertson. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Unis has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Kicks it out to Harden. There's a screen by Unis. Lawson has the open look. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And it's an 11-point Rocket lead.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Robertson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Durant for 3, and the Thunder another 3.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Harden outside. Got a piece of it. Now the feed to Howard. Pass to Brewer. 5 to shoot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
One thing about Corey Brewer, he's a defensive specialist, has a combination of size and quickness that's real hard to score against. I mean, equally good at defending in the half court or transition.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Going back to Corey Brewer, he also has a 6th sense of sniffing out steal opportunities. Very quick hands. He's averaged 1.5 steals a game over his career.
And Kevin, Corey's one of those guys that's always going to give that effort offensively and find ways to contribute there. But more importantly, he's going to give you results on the defensive side of the ball.
He has an amazing motor. It never shuts down.
And Corey Brewer, guys, out of Florida. Remember, won those 2 national championships, teaming up with Joakim Noah and Al Horford. Terrific quickness, and that rangy frame makes him a disruptive defender. Great versatility as well on that end of the floor.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark brings it down hard, my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And Durant gets double-teamed. A wide-open look here for Ibaka. Oklahoma City gets it back, but they'll get another chance. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, throws down the alley-oop slam.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Clark, Corey Brewer was the 7th pick in the 2007 draft. He's never really reached that star caliber so many had predicted.
Yeah, you know, his offense has held him back a bit. He's a bit erratic at that end of the floor. Not a great shooter. Slashes effectively well. He's most effective in transition.
Indeed.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
To the middle, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
We watched Howard play some great basketball. 22 points and a block.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
That free throw missing.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
And the Rockets making a change here. Ariza's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a 2-possession game.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Roberson. They get the rebound. Cantor trying to get open as Ibaka. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Enes Kanter. Lawson with it. Westbrook picks him up. Lawson is doubled. And it's blocked.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this guy.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Ariza with the bucket.
You know, shooting as well as he has from the floor in the game, this tight, guys, you've got to think he's going to be a factor near the end.
One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
.144 left to play here in the fourth. Westbrook drives in. Now the pass to Durant. To the left side wing. Kanter kicks to Westbrook. At the elbow, it's Ibaka. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 8th assist in the game.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harden the pass to Howard. And Durant sends it back. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook to take the lead. Good. Westbrook's got 40 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Harden draws the double. Durant against Ariza. Howard with this screen on Durant. Leaves the dishes to Howard. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
.102 left in the fourth quarter. Cantor, the pass to Roberson. To the inside. It's stolen by Ariza. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Rockets ball. .50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Roberson. Ariza covering. Here's Durant. The Thunder with another miss.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up. What a performance from Harden here. He's got 41 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
Harden no good on the free throw.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately. So tough to stop Westbrook right now.
Here is Harden. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Harden draws the double. Lonnie in his kicks to Howard. Kicks it out to Harden. Wide open look. Oh, no good. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Roberson. Harden outside. Lets the three fly. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. Time expires and we're going to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Rockets. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Lawson in at the one.
Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
Oklahoma City trailing. Inside. Here's Ibaka.
Ibaka doing all kinds of things. 11 rebounds, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
The first one falls.
Outstanding foul shooting in this game, and that confidence can be infectious. They're taking care of business on the charity stripe.
And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Screen by Howard. Lawson kicks to Ariza. Here's Howard, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
Double team on Westbrook. Here's Cantor. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That's a good shot for him there, but it's kind of puzzling to me that he's not calling for the ball today like he usually does. He has to do more if they're going to pull ahead.
Westbrook with the steal. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
You might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did it ever work out for him.
Yeah, and I love that. I mean, at this stage of a tight game, all too often teams play not to lose, and they wouldn't be in the lead right now if he hadn't taken a chance there.
Roberson gets the bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
So it's the Rockets now. Harden up top. There's the dish to Ariza. Howard setting the pick for Ariza. To the paint, off the pick. And Howard with the stuff.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Roberson. There's a screen by Cantor. Jumper off the screen. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
Roberson dishes to Ibaka. Roberson the pass to Ibaka. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defenders.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. Lawson is doubled. Here's Howard. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. 31 points for Dwight Howard.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And he gets it to go.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Lakers coming out of the court. It's your Thunder Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
Here is Harden. Pass to Montejunas. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Montejunas has got 4 this quarter.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Here's Westbrook. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the middle. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off
that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Ibaka's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. For Houston, they've gotten off on an amazing roll here in overtime. They've missed only one of their last 9 field goal attempts. And so here is Oklahoma City. Durant with it. Now Lawson defending. Double team on Westbrook. Outside Durant. Rocket against Lawson. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Durant. From deep three-point range. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face. Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's got any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
Well, sans his lights-out shooting, they'd be staring at a huge deficit.
For 3, Westbrook kept alive. Here's Cantor. And it's sent back by Howard. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Kevin Durant. That's his third personal foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Russell Westbrook. That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Thunder, Ty Lawson, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Here's Waiters. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
And here's Beverly. So we see the Rockets get the win here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Looked to me like the amber light on the gas tank didn't quite come on. They still had enough fuel to get across the finish line comfortably.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm here with James Harden. Congratulations on the win, James. And what did it take for the team to make the push necessary to put yourselves in position to win tonight?
Just being aggressive. I told my guys on the court that we had to make a run. It had to be a good one. Defensively, we did a pretty good job down the stretch. We got some shots to fall and came with the victory.
It was a decisive run, James. Thanks for the time. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. See you later.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
That was the James Harden we've come to know and love, a player that brings nothing but fear to players that have to guard him. I've said this for a while now. He's the best one-on-one player in the NBA. And even if it's not a one-on-one situation, even if you throw the kitchen sink at him, he still gets the job done. It's the confidence, the drive, and the spirit that makes James Harden a superstar.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.